Welcome to the Mount Olympus podcast. I am Zeus, king of the gods. Today, we are joined by a group of individuals who were a part of the Cyclops blinding last week. We have Odysseus, Polyphemus, Samson, one of Odysseus' men, Trent, a Cyclops bystander, and of course, Polyphemus' favorite ram, Billy. Trent, I hear you are the unofficial leader of the Cyclops on the island. Can you tell me about the setting of our story here?
Of course. We Cyclops live on an island of Sicily. It is a beautiful green pasture untouched by man with goats and sheep running wild all around, which, if I understand correctly, is the reason Odysseus came to our island in the first place.
Okay, good to know. So Mr. Polyphemus, what happened? How did your interaction start?
Well, I was out tending my sheep when I headed home for the day. Of course, I live in a secluded cave away from all the others. So I imagine my surprise when I came home and found a dozen men, and of course that nasty fella Odysseus hiding in the corner of my cave.
The island might have been beautiful, but the same cannot be said for his cave. It smelled horrible, but nothing compared to the Cyclops himself.
Hey, if I were not blind, I would crush you right where you stand.
Now, let us stay civilized. Let me ask the big question. What happened to your eye?
Well, the man had come unwelcome into my home, so naturally, I had to eat them. After a few days and multiple men eaten, the bastards tricked me. He called himself Nobody, and gave me wine until I became drunk and stabbed me. So when I shouted the name of my attacker, it seemed as if just making up a ruckus over nothing. Then to make matters worse, they took the advantage of my blindness and they went uncrawled under the rams to escape.
I thought that this Polyphemus guy had finally gone crazy after being alone all the time, talking about a nobody. How stupid are you to think that his name was actually Nobody?
I may be blind, but I can still whoop your...
Okay. Let's move on. So is that the last you saw of or heard of Odysseus, because of the blind thing?
Oh, I heard him all right. As he was leaving, the mean man taunted me. When I was at my lowest, he yelled off from the ship out to sea, "Your filthy crimes came down on your own head. You shameless cannibal. Daring to eat your guests in your own house." That was the only little bit of the words he threw at me. A cannibal? I get, but shameless? I am so not shameless. So I threw boulders at him and almost killed him outmost.
Me being Samson, Odysseus' most trustworthy soldier, you would think he would listen to me, but no. I told him to shut up, but Odysseus just kept running his mouth and almost got us killed.
Well, let's focus on the main reason we're here. Polyphemus, your eye. How have you been dealing with life without it?
You see, the worst thing about being blind is always stubbing your toe on walls, furniture, even stupid ghosts, except for Billy. He's my favorite goat. He helps me get around, he helps me find things in the cave, he even helps me with chores. Sometimes I'll grab a big stick and use that to feel around.
Billy, how has your life been affected by Polyphemus' blindness? Wow, you're an inspiration to us all. Thank you for your service. So for my final question, tell me, what do you have planned for your revenge on Odysseus, Polyphemus?
I already prayed to my father Poseidon, and I hope the gods would not reach his home in Ithaca for many years. That would only arrive home if his men perished. And if on a blue moon he arrives home, that is his place to be overrun with trouble.
Wow, I can tell somebody is fed up with Odysseus.
But that's not all. Once we shut off this podcast, I will get my revenge personally. I'm going to twist his limbs into shapes I didn't even know existed.
Over my dead body, you good-for-nothing, ugly, blind slug. You won't lay a hand on my commander Odysseus.
Then I make sure to devour you first.
And on that note, we are going to sign off. And as always, stay in the gods' favor.